Hello, guys. So, thank you again for being here. Today, we are going to talk about data annotation and why it is important and why you need to have it in your CV. So, if you haven't watched the first episode, please head over to the channel and check Complete Beginner's Guide to a Remote Job so that you follow along the way. And let's dive into it right away. So, data annotation, let me pull up an example. So we have image labeling, we have video bounding boxes, we have text and audio tagging. So let's take a look at image labeling. So this one right here, as you see, is an example of image labeling. You can see it's a highway which contains multiple cars and they are being drawn on yellow boxes around them, okay? This is what we call bounding boxes, which are used to identify the vehicles. This is an example of image labeling, guys, okay? So there are specific companies which want you to tag only the vehicles, and then there are specific companies which will ask you to tag the road and the trees available and the infrastructure, which is the buildings that you can see on the image. Now all of that is called data labeling. So for this example, it means this client needed the vehicles to be labeled, right? So again, as we said, these are data sets that are used to train automatic robots, automatic self-driving cars, so that they can understand the environment. So for video bounding boxes is the same instance. It's just that now in such a case, the vehicles will be moving, and then you'll be tagging real time while they are moving. That is video bounding boxes, or also known as video labeling. It's a common skill that you also need to have in order to get these online jobs, right? Next is text and audio tagging. Basically, text and audio tagging, you'll be given an example of maybe a receipt, and these receipts contain a date, contains the amount, contains the pin, etc., etc. You'll be asked to draw boxes around it, and then on the provided platform, you'll be feeding the data that you have annotated on the image or the receipt. All right, that is text tagging. For audio tagging, you'll be given an audio. You have to listen, and then you whatever you have listened, you have to transcribe it into the platform that you have given. So basically, whatever you've heard, you are typing it in the specified platform that the client gave you. So that is an example of data annotation, guys. It's a common skill that you need to have in order for you to gain some online jobs around the internet, right? So what to expect: repetitive task, accuracy reviews, and deadlines. This means for the specific company that you'll be working, you'll be getting similar images like the one that we have seen above, but in different scenarios, maybe in a different street, in a different country. That is the example of repetitive tasks. So accuracy reviews, they'll require you to give accurate data. For example, this is a moving vehicle, right? So you'll be required, if it's a truck, you have to label a truck. If it's a van, you label if it's a van, and if it's a sedan, you label if it's a sedan. Yeah. So putting it in the correct label gives you chances of getting higher reviews. So always pay attention whenever possible. Yes, you'll be given deadlines. So for example, this set of image, in order for you to tag the images, it will take you probably uh, around 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes. So you'll be given certain number of images, and you'll be asked to finish this number of images in probably an hour or less. So the company will give you targets, and again, those targets will be written in the contracts. All right, remember I said in episode 1, whenever you're starting these jobs, always read the contract so that you know what is expected, and yeah, follow the company rules and protocols. Yes. So how to do it? It's really simple. Only need to follow the guidelines. All the tasks that will be given, there'll be specific guidelines on how you're supposed to do the job, to label carefully, and to be submitted for QA. So QA is basically quality assurance. There'll be a team whereby they'll be reviewing your job on how you've done. They're basically experts. Let's say, for example, this image. Now, this image will go to a QA, quality assurance team for the ones who are they started the labeling, and they'll confirm if you've labeled it correctly, right? So always follow the guidelines very well. They're well documented with the examples, and also they have support teams. So no worries. Even if you're stuck, you'll be able to ask the support team. Yeah, tools used is a CVAT tool, Labelbox, Scale AI platforms. No need to worry about that right now, because there are so many websites where they'll be using these tools, which will be integrated in their sites. Sites to apply these jobs are like Remote Ask. Remote Ask is not available in some countries, but it's only available in a few countries. So check if it's eligible in your country, like I said in the first episode. Now we have Appen. Appen is also called CrowdGen. So let's check it out. Appen. If you Google search Appen, you will see CrowdGen by Appen. Now click there, and then create your free account from there, and you'll get so many job labeling jobs around there. Yes. There's also Tell Us AI and OneFormer. I think those are just one click away. So just go on Google search CrowdGen. No, sorry. Go and Google search Tell Us AI. Check out the websites. It contains those data annotation jobs for sure. Yeah. So sign up for an account there, and then try your luck. Yes. So same thing with OneFormer. Google search OneFormer. Check out the jobs they offer. Expected pay for data annotation jobs. It really depends with the site that you have checked. So if you are for CrowdGen or Appen, I'm not sure. Most of them they lie between $3 to $5 to $10 per hour, depending on the project type and the nature of the job that you'll be doing. All right. So check out them. Most of them. So check out on that and see what will work out for you. Yeah. So the process for data annotation jobs is really simple. You annotate, and remember I told you in episode 1, annotate means simply you are labeling the things that you see on the image, like this specific image that we have right here. This is called annotation. Those boxes, yellow boxes that you see on the vehicles, is called annotation. So the process for data annotation jobs is you annotate, and once you're done annotating everything in the image, you submit. After submitting, it goes through a quality check for it goes through a quality check to check if you have done well, and then boom, you'll be paid. The process usually takes time depending on the website also that you have applied. Some reviews will take 2 days, 3 days. All in all, you have to be patient and wait for your job to be reviewed, and check out for your accuracy also. Yes. Data annotation, it's a really important skill. Do some research on it, find some jobs around the project. If you're new, don't worry. They usually have guidelines, they have training videos, and it's a really important skill that you need to add to your resume when you're starting this online journey. So that's all on data annotation. In case you have any question, please drop down in the comments below. I'll be able to clarify. In case you need links to those websites and you haven't been able to create an account, please let me know in the comment section and I will assist you. And that's all for today. Let me know if you've learned something. Like and share and subscribe to this channel. And see you on the next episode for more job links and skills. My name is Jackman, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.